Okay, YouTube. I wanted to make a video about chronic fatigue. What is it called? Eustachian tube dysfunction, sinusitis, resting bitch face, depression, and anxiety. So, pretty much, and as you guys can tell, I feel like shit today, like every day. Well, some days I feel a little better, but today I feel like shit. Um, But pretty much, when I was a little kid, like I would always be tired. And my mom would pretty much try to drag me to school. Like she would drag me out of bed and she would plop me down in school and like I couldn't even pay attention. And so they took me out of school. And she took me out of school and she homeschooled me because I literally could not like function at all. So, I did go to high school. I end up I end up going to high school. And I mean, I wasn't very popular just because I always felt like my body, compared to other people, that my body just wasn't like normal. And other people would notice that too. Like they like this ugly ass bitch, get this bitch away from me. In other words, like some of you know what I'm talking about, if you especially if you got the resting bitch face. So I went to high school. And at that time, like I was a little weird girl, but I mean I was okay, like I was functioning. And so after high school, I started doing bike delivery. And that's when shit hit the fan. That's what like some people like to say. It's when things took a turn for the worst. So pretty much I in high school, this is an inversion table. Google it, which I'm sure you will. In high school, I had like a weird body. Like I always felt like that my shoulders were like this and shit. Like you guys know what I'm talking about. And my stomach was all like this. Like I was just ugly. Like people would always say like, "Oh, she's retarded." But obviously, I mean, obviously maybe I am, but obviously like my brain's not retarded. My body is just fucked up, okay? So I started doing bike delivery, and that's when like I just came down with like a huge muscle imbalance. It's super embarrassing to talk about, but we got to get this shit together cuz like occasionally you'll just see a person outside, usually homeless unless their parents care about them or something. But usually just homeless or whatever, and it's just like we all look the same, like when you see them from a distance, like you'd be thinking, oh, there's a person that I can talk to. And then you turn around, and that's what they call a resting bitch face. You turn around and you see their face, and you're just like, what is wrong with that person? Like, it's like their face doesn't even exist. That's why I also want to label this video under premature aging, so we could get our act together because this shit is ridiculous. So, pretty much, it's just like when you see a person, you'll be expecting them to have like round cheeks, like round, like round cheeks, like to be looking happy or whatever the fuck. Round fucking cheeks. And then like with me, like I've always felt like my face just doesn't move. Like the rest of my fucking body fucking moves the fuck. But then when it comes to my face, it just doesn't move. And so I feel like, I honestly feel like that when I started to get like more tired to the point where I just couldn't function, I also started to have upper back pain. And one girl, whose name I can't forget, but I remember her face, she said that she had to get like her upper back like fused or something. There's like this syndrome called like elder Danlos fucking syndrome or something. Pretty much it's like joint hypermobility. And in a way I am super flexible. Like I didn't used to be flexible at all, but when I first started realizing that maybe I could exercise and have like a normal body like other girls or other women my age, um I started stretching, I started doing yoga. Now I'm like super fucking flexible, like a weirdo. So, but yes, my point is that I feel like, oh, and don't forget scoliosis and spinal stenosis. Because I always felt like, or recently I've been feeling like, if I could get my back to pop all the way into place, then maybe I would be more normal. So I'm always trying to crack my back. I'm always at the gym, I'm a crack addict, just cracking my motherfucking back and shit. And then it gets to a point where I'm like, okay, it's not gonna crack, it's not gonna crack. And so I drag myself home to the house and I lay down in the fucking bed and shit and fucking like go to sleep and shit. So, yeah. I think that a lot of people on the internet, because I've been at this for a while on the internet trying to figure out like what is wrong with me. Like, I'm not retarded. Like, I might look retarded, but I'm not. I'm not fucking retarded. I'm depressed secondary to whatever my physical fucking problems are. Like, I'm not retarded. So, like, I think that all of us should get together and put down our symptoms and see what happens. So, peace in the Middle East. Freaking YouTube or whatever.